Hello.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good evening, wherever you are.
I'm Claire.
I'm Susie. Together.
We're Cluzie.
So, it's the new year. It's 2023. Whoop, whoop.
2023. It's all about me. Just
Okay.
So you know.
I love that. Anyways, and so, you're probably hearing this apart, but it's all about you. New year, new you. What are you going to do?
So, yeah, you go.
I was just going to say, now, I love New Year's. It's like beats Christmas all over because it's my time to actually reflect, review and see what do I want to intentionally create for the new year. So I use the time to really dive deep and then go, okay, what are we going to do?
Now, I'm not an analyst, so I still love New Year's, but I love New Year's Day as opposed to New Year's Eve. I don't care about celebrating the year that's just gone. I don't reflect on it at all. I just go, sweet New Year, what am I going to do this year? Past is the past, where are we going now and tomorrow?
So today's session video is all about what are you going to consciously, intentionally create for 2023.
And why listen to us? Because just about everybody else will be out there spruiking about New Year's this, New Year's that. Well, why listen to us, Susie?
Yeah, that's a great question. Claire, she's got decades of experience in the clinical health as a clinical nurse consultant. And so for her, she's seen the tail end of what happens when you don't intentionally create goals and ambitions and intentions as to how you want to live life.
And I hear all the regrets that people had about what they didn't do in their life.
Yeah. And for me, on the flip side, I work with a number of businesses up to large corporations. So the large corporations, they do it really well. They've got their quarterly planning broken down into where their strategic goals and achievements are. Small businesses, they need a little bit more help. So we focus on that.
But why is that relevant to you? Because we learnt probably 7 or 8 years ago that if we, to a point, treat our life like we would as a business, it runs smoothly, which frees us up to have more time to just do whatever it is we want to do and enjoy our family or whatever is important to us. So that's why we think you should listen to us. And together, so Claire is amazing. Oh, am I allowed to say that? Yes. I'm amazing. Susie's amazing. But together, Cluzie
is fantabulous.
It is fantabulous, and it's not like double amazing. It's square-rooted amazing.
Square-rooted.
Or squared. Squared. Sorry.
Yeah.
Haha.
You're just supposed to get a root in, don't you?
I do. So, Susie, this is something that you do in your world all the time. So tell us what about this thumbs-up business.
Yes. So if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got.
Where your focus goes, your energy flows.
And your results will show.
Yes.
So, in IT, a development world, we do every 2 weeks what's called
2 weeks
retrospective. So we're delivering product every 2 weeks and we're looking back and seeing what could we have done better. So this is looking at your year of 2022 and looking at it in review. So, what did you do well? What did you do? What didn't go well? What didn't you like? And what do you want to change? What was puzzling you? What difference are you going to do for 2023? So it's all about looking at that holistic year and being clear as to what you want to do.
Yeah. And there are more than one aspect in life that we should be looking at, because we know without health we don't have wealth, but without wealth we can't have extraordinarily extravagant holidays or things like that. So we look at us as a whole being. So
very good, Claire. You did it before the slide and everything. I'm very impressed.
I know.
So when you do this reflection work, don't just think about it from one aspect. We want you to think about it from all of these aspects or any other aspect as well.
Yeah.
So health, Claire?
So health, well, that's kind of my career has always been around health, and I've been in healthcare or around healthcare since I was a kid. So for me though, before I moved to Queensland, I lived in Melbourne. I didn't have such a healthy lifestyle. I was in a very high stressed job. I had a lot of friends who'd like to go out late at night, and so my health probably wasn't my priority. And then, so I thought it sat at around a 5 out of 10, but I thought, I'm midlife almost. I'm probably third life. And I thought, I need to do something to last me until 120 years old. So I decided that I wanted to bring my health from a 3 or 5 or whatever up to at least an 8 or a 9 because I'm not perfect. So we invested a lot of time and money into our health when we moved to Queensland, and now I reckon it's sitting around an 8 or a 9, and I am happy I can easily maintain that. What about you, Suze?
Well, your thing is the health, my thing is the wealth. So it's all about the money. And so, look, I think it's important to focus on your financials and to actually understand, okay, where is the money going? Where do I want it to be going? Where's the gap? What can I do to change it? So it's been a bit of a journey, but Claire hated it to begin with, like absolutely hated it.
Love spending it, but don't want to know much more about it.
Now, how would you rate it?
Oh, I put it up there at about a 6 because I honestly still don't care about Xero and spreadsheets and all of that, but I do like to reflect on the weekly report. I do like to make sure that I'm, making, like Susie gives me the parameters and I work within that and I love it. And when people pay me cash, I get excited. But anyway, that's an aside because that's a little private joke that we've got going on in here with a little dance. Anyway, another area is family and friends. So for me, especially over the last few years when we've all been, we're all living in different parts of Australia and we all have different views on how the last couple of years ran, and it caused a lot of divide in a lot of families and a lot of friends. I have a lot of clients here who are quite lonely now because they chose an option that went against the norm. So for me, family and friends, or friends at least, have always been up there at around a 9. And now that I've got a family with Susie and our little guy, for me, families, it should be around a 9. And, I reckon we're close to that. But that, again, took a little bit of effort to get to that because... And
it was also very intentional. Like, obviously we're in a same-sex relationship. It's not so easy to just get knocked up. So we were very intentional when... we wanted to create a family, and we invited CJ into our hood, basically. And so that's what all of these life areas is about. Is that going, okay, well, actually, we want to improve our family and have one. Yep. And so that's what we've intentionally created. Yeah, and just one more. Can I do one more? Because one of my biggest values is fun and adventure. So Susie and I realised last year or the year before, we spent most of our time working and talking about work, and our fun factor had kind of gone out the window. So then we made sure that's actually a part of our business plan now that we have fun and that we switch off. We leave the work in our downstairs area. So when we go upstairs, it's all about family. So yeah, for us, it was probably down around a 4 last year. And since Susie's birthday and our new 4-wheel drive, ours is up around an 8 or a 9. So it's super important, and that gives us health and happiness across the board. It's also what we've intentionally chosen to only work 4 days a week. Yes. So both of us only do that, and we're able to spend 1 day each looking after CJ and not outsourcing that care as well.
Yep. So it's then have 2 days to play together.
Yes. Yay! All the fun things.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it's really about, is looking at all of these different areas and seeing where are you now, where do you want to be, what do you want to do different.
And is 2023 all about me?
Yes.
Or about you?
No, about me.
About me.
No, about
it's
me.
About me.
It's about me. I choose me.
I choose me too. So if you want to focus on you, why was that important, babe?
Because it's all about the champagne.
I'll let you in on a little secret. That's my favourite champagne, but for 2023, no alcohol for me. So can we have a lemon water fountain?
Of course not. So basically, what does the champagne fountain really mean? It's like the analogy of you are the top cup. You cannot fill anybody else's cup until your cup is overflowing, right? And so like if your cup currently is depleted and lacking and you've got no energy, no motivation, you don't want to get out of bed, you don't want to talk to the kids, it's just like, it's holidays, oh my God, go away. You don't have the capacity to fill their cup up and potentially not be the person that you really want to be. However, if you are feeling fresh and vibrant and relaxed and juicy, then that overflows and that fills up the cup of others and your family and your friends and your relationships. They all are so much better because you have started with you and focused on you.
Yes. Because it all starts with you.
It does.
And 2023
is all about me.
Me!
Me!
We could be in trouble here. Sorry. I got
So,
sorry.
as the Princess Bride has said, if you do not have your health, you do not have anything.
So if you want to become the person you want to be and you want to have us on your journey to help you get that, then what we want you to say below is, I choose me. I mean you, not me.
No, choose me.
You
choose you.
Yeah, you choose you, but I choose me.
Yeah.
We'll get it. Everybody will get it. So don't worry. But thank you for watching. Please make 2023 all about you or me. And yeah, I choose me. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Woo!